Part two, formulating the plan. Now, unless your family is in the mafia, you really don't have anyone to discuss your jewel heist plans with. So I just kind of formulated them in my little crazy steroid brain in my crappy little room myself. And at that point, it's 1995, I think, there was a circular called a penny saver, and it was like a Craigslist or whatever. It was classified ads, garage sales, whatever. And in it, I had found curiously people would sell fairly expensive items. So I started going through and thinking it's easier to rob one person than like a jewelry store with like cameras and security. So I saw an ad for, I remember the one, first I investigated a Rolex. This guy had like a $10,000 Rolex in it. So I'm like, I call him up and he's like, yes, yes, I have a Rolex. Yes, yeah, I can meet you. I can meet you at a bank. I can meet you at a bank in front of a security guard. And I was like, wow, this guy's like, he knows like the danger of this. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, let me get back to you. Then I called this woman, and I think she had a 3 carat diamond for like 10 grand. It was a, a giant 3 carat diamond. And so I was like, well, I could, if I stole that, I could just ride my motorcycle to Las Vegas, pawn it, or sell it online for 4 grand and come back. And then the idea would be that in those days, you had to have points to get in the tournaments. And so the guys I was playing with and against were low-level players, get 13th, 17th, maybe 9th. And so a ninth good finish might be worth $2,000, or split 3,000. So you could go to a guy who can pick up, if he has enough points to get in with a partner of his choice, you could just go to a guy and go, it had been done. You go up and I'll give you 3 grand. I'll give you 3 grand to play with me. And if whatever happens, you won 3 grand. And then if we win any money, we split it. So whatever. So I thought this was a way to skip to the front. And I knew, like, I think the week before I'd played 2 professional players that were going to play in a tournament, and I aced them 5 times off the court, the last 5 points. And they just said to me, thanks, Pat, for being like an unranked amateur that's destroyed our confidence for our next tournament. I think they got 13th that next week. Anyway, so it wasn't like I was completely delusional on that. But, so anyways, and then I even thought it would be a cool story, like beach volleyball player, steals jewels, wins money, gives the money back. Like a Robin Hood type thing. Anyway, the steroids. So, so then I find the 3 carat woman, the 3 carat diamond lady, and she's like, yeah, I got a 3 carat diamond, and I can meet you. Just take a look at it. And my plan had been to have a motorcycle ready 150 yards from wherever we're going to meet. So when I snatch the gems, looking at them, I'm going to snatch them, run to my motorcycle, start it, and get out of there. Figuring at being a really good athlete, I'm going to be able to put a lot of distance between her and me. She won't be able to tackle me as I'm trying to get on my bike, or whoever won't be, because it's going to put distance between me and the crime. Anyway, that part actually worked. But she had a guy with her, and obviously a security, I forget where we met, like a restaurant or a mall or something. And the guy was just standing there like the whole time. And I had this backstory that I'd made up of having a girlfriend with rich parents, and I wanted to make a big splash with a ring. And I looked like Joe College, Joe nice guy, last guy in the world looked like a jewel thief. And I left there, and I was like, I made the decision at that time, I can't get in a tussle, with this dude, even though I would think I would win it, and then it'd just be ugly. But I got home, and I was really mad at myself. I'm all amped up on steroids. I'm thinking, you fucking pussy, why didn't you fucking steal those gems? But then I'm like thinking about it. I was like, next day I thought, she did really seem to like me. Maybe if I set up a second meeting, she won't bring the bodyguard, because she's already, oh, this guy's cool. Worked like a charm. Okay, part 3. The actual